Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. We'll be right back to the show. But before we do, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, factormeals.com, where if you go to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50, you can get 50% off your first order. That's factormeals.com/unbroken50. If you're like me and you are a person who is busy trying to create a life, heal, work on their health, wealth, and relationships, and not to mention deal with the day-to-days of normal life, you do not have time to be going to the grocery store and trying to figure out what you're going to cook every single day of the week. In fact, one time I did the math and I realized I was spending over 15 hours a week at the grocery store and cooking. When I added Factor, I got to use that time for myself, for my family, for my friends, for my community, and for my business. And so if you're in the place where you need some more support in the kitchen, head to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50 to get 50% off.
The future of legal THC is Mood's THCA flower. Find it today at hellomood.com, the best online dispensary that ships discreetly to your door. Great for beginner and veteran users, Mood enhances awe-inspiring experiences with a variety of high-quality products you can trust, from gummies and pre-rolls to classic flower and so much more. Try Mood's new THCA flower today, and for 20% off your first order plus a free pre-roll of THCA flower, go to hellomood.com and use promo code PODCAST20.
Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? Welcome to the Think Unbroken podcast. I'm your host, Michael Unbroken, and this podcast is about helping trauma survivors let go of the past, overcome their fear, discover their identity, become the hero of their own story, and ultimately to be unbroken. Our goal in company is to bring on guests and experts in the fields of mental, physical, and psychological health to help you overcome the past, to take back your power. And in this podcast, we are unedited and unfiltered, and we're going to give it to you real so that you can start to create massive change in your life. If you're curious about learning more outside the podcast, you can get a free copy of my book, Think Unbroken, at book.thinkunbroken.com. That's book.thinkunbroken.com, where you can get a copy of my #1 best-selling book, Think Unbroken, Understanding and Overcoming Childhood Trauma. The most important thing that you can ever do, my friends, is show up for yourself, and that's where you are today. And I appreciate you. I have massive gratitude for you. And without further ado, let's get into the show. We'll be right back to the show, but before we do, I want to take a moment and tell you about my new book, Unbroken Man, A Man's Guide to Being the Hero of Their Own Story. I sat down a few months ago and realized that there are so many men in the world that need guidance, that need support, that need to learn about trauma, removing themselves from toxic masculinity, breaking down the barriers to vulnerability, getting unstuck, and ultimately learning the tools to become the hero of their own story. Unbroken Man is available for pre-order right now if you go to men.thinkunbroken.com, where you'll also get access to over $1,000 in bonuses, including the 6-week in-depth trauma healing coaching app, which you'll get instant access to. I created Unbroken Man to be accessible to everyone around the world, but it is written for men from the guise of a man, and I hope that you will find it to be a practical tool on your healing journey in the same way that thousands of men around the world have. So check out men.thinkunbroken.com to pre-order, and until next time, be unbroken. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope that you're doing well wherever you are in the world today. I just wanted to pop on live real quick to share some fun information. So we recently launched the Think Unbroken Discord channel. If you do not know what Discord is, it is an incredible platform where you are going to have access to be closer to the Think Unbroken community, to myself, to the people I coach, to the people who are podcast guests, and more. And I started the Discord channel because I realized something really interesting the other day. I knew this, but it really hit me hard. I posted this incredible post with one of the guests from the podcast to Instagram, and it got all of like 5 likes. And I'm like, this is super crazy because I have like 17,000 followers on Instagram. How odd. Mila Gross, hello, my friend. What is up? Podcast guest. Amazing episode with her. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm starting a Discord channel. And so I'm going to put it in here right now, thinkunbroken.com/Discord, where you are going to be able to join this community and be a part of live coaching, be a part of access in a way that we've never had before, but most importantly, be able to interact with the Unbroken Nation community. I think one of the biggest downsides to social media in general is we're also really like disconnected from each other, because you'll post something and then somebody will post and then your feed will get flooded and then you don't see it, and then you're missing conversation, you're missing community, you're missing being a part of something big. And I was thinking to myself, well, what if we bring this Discord together? What if we have this place where everyone can come and be a part of the Unbroken Nation community? And I created multiple channels in it. It's brand new, so we're going to have some people get in there, and I'm going to ask you also to ask folks to come and join us, because ultimately what I've come to realize is the truth is the only way we're going to really create massive change in the world, we've got to bring this community closer. We've got to be closer together. And so I'm going to do not only live coaching every Tuesday, but I'm going to do a lot of things in there I'm not even telling you about yet, because there's things that I'm working out, but also things that I know this community needs. And so if you go to thinkunbroken.com/Discord, you'll be able to join. It is a community-driven app. It is a community-driven initiative that I have in mind about what I want to build for Think Unbroken and for everyone who's a part of this. And as I move further away from traditional Web 2 social media, building out Web 3, building out a new app, building out all the things that we need over there, I'm going to spend a tremendous amount of time in Discord. We'll be right back to this episode of the Think Unbroken podcast in just a moment, but I wanted to invite you to come and join the Think Unbroken Discord community. If you don't know about Discord, it's being built on Web3, which is a platform that we as the users get to own. So no more Instagram or Facebook or algorithms getting in the way of you seeing and being a part of content. in the Discord channel. We're going to grow this to hundreds of thousands of community members, hopefully over time. But today it's small, it's close, it's intimate, where you'll be able to get access to live coaching with me, where you'll have chat with the Unbroken Nation community, where you can talk about a range of topics, anywhere from thinking about habits and growth mindset, goals, trauma, recovery, dating, relationships, career, accountability, business, meditation, feedback, and more. And so all you have to do is go to thinkunbroken.com/discord. That's thinkunbroken.com/discord. That's DISCORD to join the Unbroken Nation community. Like a disproportionate amount of time comparative to any other place that I've spent time over the years. And the reason why is because I want us to be able to be a community together. I want us to grow together. I want us to heal together. And on the traditional social platforms, it's just not doing that anymore, unless you're willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars for people to see your posts, which this company does not have that kind of money. So, that's the truth about it. I wish I could spend 10 grand on a post. I would if I could, but we put the money back into education. We put the money back into the community. We put the money back into the team. And so, looking at this amazing, amazing post from last week and 5 people seeing it out of 17,000 only on that platform, of course, then I can talk about Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and the tens of thousands of people who follow me across all those channels. I just thought to myself, why can't I just bring us all together in a place that we own, that we get to control, that we get to have the conversations about, that nobody else can take from us, that we can't be censored on, that we can talk about and have the conversations that we want to talk about and have, and ultimately do that thing that I believe we're all capable of doing, and that's growing, changing, healing, and being the hero of our own story. And so with that said, what I'm going to do is invite you to come and join us at thinkunbroken.com/discord. Or if you're watching this, depending on the social channel, click the link in my bio and come and join us. We're going to have our first coaching on Tuesday. Whether it's 5 people or 5,000 people, we're throwing down. And my goal is to coach on that channel every single Tuesday, live and for free, forever, as long as I can. It's the same way. This year, we're releasing 365 podcasts. One of the big things that I would do is commit to this community, because I believe in the power of us. I believe that through the education that we learn, through coming together, through being willing to be vulnerable together and walk down this path, like we can create massive, massive change in the world. The other thing that I'm going to do in that community as well is, as we get bigger, I'm going to have guest speakers come on to teach us, to coach us, to educate us. And one of the things with that is there'll be former podcast guests, there'll be friends of mine, there'll be community influencers, there'll be people who have coached who, now they're on their healing journey and on the other side of it, because I really believe that as people, it's us coming together on our terms and not being filtered and not having to worry about stupid ass algorithms, that we're going to be able to go to the next level. And I want to go to the next level with you guys, because I think often, even though Think Unbroken is, 4 or 5 years old now, I've written a few books, we got this great podcast, I'm like, we are just now getting started. And I'm going to need your support to go to the next level. I'm going to need your help as well. And that comes from being a part of this community, from, reading the books, from listening to the podcast, from joining the coaching programs and all those things. And so that said, I want you to come over to thinkunbroken.com/discord, DISCORD, and come and join this community, because today we're small, but I promise you we're going to be hundreds of thousands strong very, very soon. So my friends, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I got to pop off because we have a show to record in 2 minutes, and I cannot wait to see you there. So thinkunbroken.com/discord. And until next time, my friends, be unbroken. I'll see ya. Unbroken Nation, hope that you just got a tremendous amount of value from today's episode. I want to know what you think. Please do me a favor and review, rate, and share the episode with 3 friends on social media today. It would mean the world if you did, because ultimately at the end of the day, creating community and connection is how we heal generational trauma in the world. And I need your help to do that, Unbroken Nation. So if you're on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you are, please comment, share, review. I want to know not only what you like about the show, but how I can make the show better, how I can make this further about helping you on your healing journey. So do me a favor, And when you do, shoot me a screenshot of you making the review to my DM at Michael Unbroken on Instagram so that I can have a conversation with you, say hi, and more importantly, so I can share it with the Unbroken Nation. Thank you so much, my friend. We'll be right back, but I wanted to take a quick moment to tell you about the Think Unbroken 6-week trauma healing coaching program. If you go to coaching.thinkunbroken.com, that's coaching.thinkunbroken.com, you can sign up for the 6-week daily Think Unbroken Trauma Healing Coaching Program. In this program, we're going to go over the 6 principles of healing trauma, adaptation, understanding the impacts of trauma, how to become the hero of your own story, what to do next, and ultimately what it means to be unbroken. For more information about this 6-week coaching program, which you can download as an app on your phone and take with you everywhere, no matter where you are in the world, it's interactive. It's built about giving you practical tools that you can use in real time. And if you're ready for what's next in your life, go to coaching.thinkunbroken.com. Again, that's coaching.thinkunbroken.com. Now let's get back to the show. Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program.